welcome back to the Real Southern Garden. I am Sarah, and today I'm going to share with you 2 proven strategies to keep deer off your garden plant. The first one I'm going to share with you is not the one that I used for years and years and years. The second one is probably going to be the one that you guys will be interested in, and the one that's probably going to help you out the most. I do still use the second strategy in one area on my property. So, as you know, a lot of people deal with deer and deer pressure, and they love to eat roses, and they love to eat hydrangeas, and they love vegetable gardens, and they can be a real nuisance. And it's really funny if you've ever watched Jim Putnam over on HorTube. I love to watch him. I've watched him for years. He's a wealth of knowledge, and he always says that, you know, you can buy deer resistant plants, but just because the plant is on the deer resistant list, the deer can't read, right? So sometimes they'll come by and they'll snack even deer resistant plants because, hey, every deer is different. Anyway, what I have done is I'm going to show you. I think you're going to really, really love it. But a couple years ago, 2 years ago actually, we got some giant farm dogs, okay? It took them about 8 months to get big enough to be protectors and to scare things away. But boy, have they done their job. And they really do. They keep fox, raccoon, knock on wood, because I do have chickens, but fox, raccoon, coyotes, deer, of course. The deer hate them. Just everything. I mean, that's what they do. You know, one of them is a Pyrenees. She's actually a Pyrenees mix, but she doesn't know it. She thinks she's just a straight Pyrenees. And then the other is a German Shepherd. And they are just our little crew, and they just keep things going here on our little piece of land. So we love having them. Ever since I've had those dogs, the deer do not eat my roses. They don't come up anywhere on my property. They don't want to be here, and I don't blame them. I don't think I would if I was a deer either. I do have one spot in my vegetable garden where they occasionally can get to, and my dogs might not patrol that area. So I do still take precaution in certain spots up there. And what I do to keep them off of plants up there, and what I used to do everywhere where I had things, especially my rose garden, because I hate it when they bite the roses off, is I use Deer X mesh. Now, of course, in a perfect world, I would love to build huge deer fencing everywhere I want. In fact, I just encircle half of this entire property with a giant fence that they couldn't get through. But it's really, really, really expensive to do that, really expensive. And so I was looking for a method that would work, that would be cost effective, inexpensive, obviously, and also something I could move around if I wanted to, you know, take it down in the winter, put it up myself. I like to do things myself. My husband obviously is willing to help me, of course, but I like to really just be able to get a job done myself. So I came up with this idea, and what I do is I use this Deer X mesh, and then I use 6-foot bamboo stakes that I purchased off of Amazon. I buy this on Amazon too. It obviously comes in a package, but I took the package apart already, so I just kept the little insert to show you guys what it looks like. There's a real happy deer right there. See him? Maybe he's not happy. I don't know. But that's what it looks like, the packaging. The 6-foot bamboo stakes, and I buy them on Amazon because they actually can't find them anywhere else. They're cheaper, if I remember correctly. I think I did see them one other place one time. And I buy these little barrel size, it's a certain barrel size clip that are stainless steel. I'm going to show you those in a second too. And they have to fit on the bamboo stake, obviously, and they're stainless steel, so they don't rust or get weird outside. And that is what I use. And this right here, it comes in a 7-foot by 100-foot roll. So it's very, very large. For most people, like I say, I'm an extreme gardener here. I'm a little crazy. I have a lot of garden beds and I have a lot of property, but I didn't always, that's for sure. What I do here takes a little bit more, but if you're just doing suburban gardening or anything like that, one roll is going to take you a really, really, I don't even use one roll in a year when I was doing it, so it's going to be plenty. And then the bamboo stakes, a 6-foot, like I said, I use those all of the time. I use them to stake roses when I have some roses that get a little wily out here in the south, you know, they want to be climbers. I also use my peonies. I stake those with the bamboo stakes, and I also use it occasionally if I have like some really tall cut flowers I'm growing, I'll use them over there. You can just use them for so many things. So I really love having the bamboo stakes, and the clips are really helpful too. To be honest, I've bought an extra package of the clips and I use them for my chip clips in my kitchen. So they work really well in there. But I'm going to show you exactly the method of how I used this and how it works. Before I do that, also want to tell you that I have told you on my channel, I love to find American-made products and things that I use that I love that are made in the USA. It's finally getting warmer again, and I am wearing my Made in the USA shirts. These are like, they're long Tunic shirts. I'm going to try to back up so you can see it. I have worn this brand for several years now, and I just love it. But they're really long if you wear them with leggings or anything like that. They're just so cute, and they're really forgiving, and they're on Amazon. The brand is called Popana, I believe. I'm going to link everything in the description. These shirts, of course, all the things we're using for the deer fencing. And they're great. You can buy them on Amazon. They're made in the USA. They wash well. They hold up. I love it. They have the short sleeve, which I have on, and they have long sleeve too, and I have both. I wore them before I was pregnant, when I was pregnant, and I wear them now. So check them out if you're looking for some tunic length tops made in the USA, guys. That is hard to find. Anyway, but let's get to how I'm going to set up, or how you should set up this deer fencing if you want to try this method yourself. The deer mesh is also made in the USA, so just wanted to add that in there. That's really cool too. You're probably thinking, well, how do the deer not go through it? I've never had a deer run through it. What happens is they walk up and they will touch their nose to it, and they just don't like the way that it feels, and they take off. It's sort of like touching a spider web. And the deer pressure here, you know, I don't have 50 or 60 deer rolling through here. I might have like little herds of 6 or 7 or something like that, but it's worked really great for me. I think it's better than all the sprays that you have to reapply and just other things on the market. So it might help a lot of you guys out, and that's why I just wanted to show you and share with you. So you can see right here from I'm about 10 feet, 8 feet right now. You can't even see the mesh. It's completely see-through. Right here, I just have it still rolled up because I don't want to cut it, because I'm not doing a permanent, or it's a semi-permanent. I'm not going to leave this up because, like I said, my dogs now protect this area. I don't need it anymore, but I used to use it every season, and it's nice. I mean, it just blends in. You don't have to look at it really. You don't really see it. So let me turn around again. And you can see right here, I just took the mesh. It helps if you use if another person helps you with it, but honestly, I do it myself all the time. I've done it every year, and I do it by myself. But you just clip it right on with these little clips right here. I'll link them in the description, like I said. It's just a specific barrel size or stainless steel. This barrel size works really great with the bamboo stakes. And you just clip it on. You might need like 3 per stake. I do my stakes about, 4.5 feet apart or so. And that's it. I mean, and it's just, like I said, it's worked really well for me. You know, maybe if you live somewhere where it's like crazy, crazy deer pressure and the deer are really bold, I don't know, it could be different. We probably have little herds of 10 or so around here, but it has worked really great for me. I have never had an issue with it. Another thing that you can use this for, this mesh, is that if you have squirrels and you're trying to keep your tulip bulbs before they sprout from getting eaten, you just take this, roll it out over the area, and then hold it down with rocks. That's what I do. And the squirrels, they don't like it either, because if they touch their little paws or whatever onto this mesh, they don't like the way it feels, and they just leave. And so I've never had them mess with any bulbs or anything like that once using this. And of course my dogs will chase the squirrels too, so that helps now, but before I used this method. And that's it, guys. It's fun to be back in the rose garden. It's been a while since I filmed back here because it's been winter and it is starting to wake up. I just can't wait to see everything this season. I've got some new roses that I'm trialing this year, and I just can't wait to see how they do. I haven't pruned my roses yet, by the way. I actually wait until the week. I do about 10 days before our last frost date because I can see the weather forecast at that point. I play it really safe. You know, one of the Atlanta area's worst snowstorms actually happened. It was like March 13th or something. And anyway, I don't even want to mess with it. So I just wait. Our frost date's like April 1st, I think. So I'll wait till like the week before and then I'll prune them. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today and being here. I appreciate it. We would love if you would subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, tell us where you garden, what you're thinking, what kind of videos you would like to see. And we will see you next time right back here in the next video at the Real Southern Garden. Bye.